le Lounge Show avec Rob Scott et Bob Doyle, deux diffuseurs vétérans qui aiment s'entendre parler et qui réussissent, d'une manière ou d'une autre, à se supporter. Voyons si vous pouvez les supporter aussi bien. Voici Bob et Bob.
Yay, Bob.
Applause.
I don't know. I can't remember if I made a lot of these changes that have happened since the last time we chatted. I had major breakthroughs on using my mixer, which we have very similar style. But before we get on with that, we should welcome all of the brand new viewers. I want to welcome all of you from Kalamazoo to Timbuktu to the Lounge Show. I am, of course, one of the hosts, Bob Doyle.
Also a goofball, and I'm Rob Scott, and I am a goofball.
Goofball number one.
Yes.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
And now we'd like to welcome you as part of the regular crowd. And if you've got something to say like, hey, it's really great to be here.
You're right.
Then I'm sure there's a place for you to do so in a comment section wherever you're viewing this particular program. And we would love to hear from you, Rob, hold on. I got to help myself. We would love to hear from you because, Rob, what happens if they're the first one to leave a comment? What happens to
their name goes into the hopper, Bob? That's what happens, and that's the hopper sound effect.
Now, here's what I know.
Yeah.
Anyone hearing this right now is watching it on a replay, and it's too freaking late.
No, right. That's like you have to be present to win kind of.
I had the thing scheduled like 2 hours ago. Everybody had plenty of time to rearrange their schedule.
So anyway, if your name goes in the hopper, then one day, sooner than later, we will be drawing a name, and one lucky winner will win the Lounge Around the House game.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, I wish we had you got the right music for that. I don't have is the right voiceover for it yet.
What's that? I'm sorry. I forget what was it. This.
Yes, the Lounge Around the House game.
That's it.
Love Rob and Bob like they love Rob and Bob, and you'll love the Lounge Around the House game. Just recreate the chills and thrills of the program that's broadcast live from 6 to 9, whatever, Pacific to Eastern, with all of the normal hits that you love and cares.
Well done, Bob. Right off the cuff, boys and girls. That's why we're a couple of veteran broadcasters, right?
That's right. I'm Bob and he's Ray.
So you were let's get caught up. Well, we weren't lounging last week because Bob once again had something social to do. You had to
That's why it seems like so long. Yeah.
Bob got to go to a party.
We had a party to go to. It was a Halloween party. It was the same Halloween party we went to the year before that, and probably even the year before that, which would have preempted the show. So it looks like, the Saturdays around Halloween, they just ain't happening. But yeah, I was
Did you enjoy yourself?
It was the laziest costume of my costume career.
Okay.
It was a t-shirt that said pretend. Hold on. Let me back up.
Yeah.
Did I already tell you like the theme of the thing?
No.
Okay. So it was
I was out of the loop, Bob.
On this very broad range. Okay, you're right. I did tell you last second. Very broad range of theme: Wizard of Oz, Willy Wonka, Alice in Wonderland, and Narnia. Any of those?
Wow, that's a broad spectrum of concepts.
I feel like I said that. And obviously costumes are required. These people are very, very serious about this. They get this. They prepare their home weeks in advance. It is quite extraordinary every single time.
I remember you telling me then about this.
Yes.
Because
and
last year
they're such great people, and they play games, which makes me insane.
Well, it makes you a little anxious.
But this one was a little different in that you walk in and it's like you get a sheet and then you're on teams, but then Tracy and I would be on different teams and we were out on that one, and both of us were exhausted from, I've been doing this live course in my other life,
Yeah.
And Tracy's doing a ton of work on the back end. And he froze a little bit, but he is back now. Yes, he is back now. And yes, I hate musicals.
He does.
Okay, that sound means that Rob got frozen. And we don't know.
You haven't answered. You haven't gone into the. Oh no, you did send me a picture or something. You said you were going to be a Tin.
Oh yeah. And so my shirt. So my costume.
You clever guy.
T-shirt that literally said "Pretend I'm a Tin Man."
Okay.
I did also have silver gloves.
Sure.
And a Tin Man hat that somehow, without a string or a strap or a group or a grap, a fuzzle, a wuzzle, a zip or a zap, fit on my head as
you got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not.
No, that was pretty good, man.
And a silver bow tie that had to go around my neck. And then
maybe
that shirt.
Christmas perhaps means a little bit more.
Yeah. So that, and then I wore gray pants and gray shoes. So that was my attempt at being a Tin Man.
No, I like the signage. I think that's where the art is. The signage on the t-shirt.
Yeah, and Tracy was a witch.
Okay.
She had the pointy hat, and she had the black, she was dressed in black, and her shirt said, "Pretend I'm a wicked witch." Or maybe "Pretend I'm a witch." I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just pretend I'm a witch.
So you guys want I'm taking it? I take it with all that prep and
oh, thought. Yeah. They said cancel the contest.
Right.
There is no need to proceed. Everyone should be embarrassed. Look at these two.
The rest of you can go home.
For it seemed like 15 minutes, but it was probably only 10.
Yeah. So the person who won our contest at work, which still fascinates me that they dress up for work, but they do. I'd say probably a third of the company, and she was Edward Scissorhands, and I don't know how long it took to put that ensemble together, but it was perfect. She wins every year. She went I think she said one year that she starts thinking 3-4 months out. Oh, look at that.
I just wanted to try it. I just want to try it on. See what the folks at home think. Now that we have a room full of listener, that listener can now do what I suggested before and just type a little comment here and there, or here, or just there. You don't even have to do it both places. Just one place. It should magically show up here. We'll feature it on the screen.
Wow, Bob, you're really overselling this thing, man.
Maybe you didn't hear what I just said. We'll feature it on the screen.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, then it's worthy of the hype. It's hype worthy.
Yeah. Try not to interrupt me so quickly next time.
By the way, the lounge show background you've got going there is nice, especially the live. I like the live sign.
That's just put it together moments before the broadcast.
Yeah, that's good. I'm sporting 1930s Milwaukee.
Wow. Okay. So what is that landmark behind you?
And it's close to the lake, and it had some signage. It had the neighborhood was called something or other, but like a cabbage town. Although that's not it. I forget. I just like the fact that the rail yard looked so Steinbeck. It looked like it looked like the Grapes of Wrath type stuff. Depression era. And there's the one car up there over my ear there.
Hold on. Let me get back. And it's funny because you dressed in gray. If you lower the saturation on your camera just like this much, you'd just be blend right in.
I'd fit right in at 1939. Did you? So did you get trick or treaters? So you had a good time, I'm sure, at the costume party. But did you get?
We weren't there for very long because both of us ran out of social battery quickly. Tracy way before me even.
Wow,
believe it or not. I mean, mine was gone before I got there, but we did leave sooner than I expected. And
anyway, you shook hands and kissed babies. You did the thing.
There were no babies there, and you know what? If there were, I wouldn't kiss them because they haven't earned that from me.
I'm down with that.
They can be jerks.
Yeah. Okay, Bob.
So I'm just saying, Rob.
So did you hand out Christmas? Did you Christmas?
Why
did you
hand talk to me like that? Look at all these people watching.
All these people. Did you hand out candy last night? I put a bucket out like I did every year, and then I turn all the lights off.
I handed out exactly 2 pieces of candy, but Amber,
I would imagine she embraces it. Yeah.
Yeah, she had a great time. She had a fantastic costume, got tons of comments on it at the door. And we basically closed up shop at 8 o'clock when there was a big enough lull. So it went from basically 5 or 6 to 8, maybe 6 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had our fair share. It wasn't like we have leftover candy this year. Last year we did not buy enough. The year before that, I don't think we bought enough. This year we apparently overbought. But yeah, for the most part, it was fine. But
here it
I
comes.
know I rant about this every year. I'm sure.
I've been known to repeat myself. So go ahead.
It's the kids who are too old to be.
There it is. You know, although I read something online about that, which was, and now I see it all the time. It's kind of like the Smokey the Bear says, kids don't play with fireworks at 4th of July. Let your parents who've been drinking all day handle that job. The first time I saw that was really funny. Then I see it every year. And I see the same one now about the older kids trick-or-treating, which says they could be doing something a lot worse. So they're just trying to hang on for, that last round. I liked the sentiment.
I'm not buying. They're just trying to hang on to the. No, they're not. Because and you know why you can tell? Because the half-assed costumes. It's not even a hobo. Can we say that anymore? Seriously, it's like, hobo. Oh, look, my shirt's oversized.
It says I should be a Tin Man.
Exactly. It's not even that clever, honestly. If somebody showed if a teenager did that, I would want to flick him in the head.
So when you were a kid, was it a big deal or nothing? Or was it a flyby Halloween? Or did you embrace it?
I loved it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. No, I had a good
time. We had a parade.
My last trick-or-treating with a costume as a kid was 7th grade, which was a little late, but my mom had made.
Did you go as a hobo?
But oddly, it was another 4-letter thing. And I did it with a friend. We both were one. Let's see if you can guess.
I'm not even going to.
I said it was 7th grade. That would put it around 1977. I'll save you the math. 78. 78. What must be?
I was a junior in high school.
Actually, I don't think I'm doing that right at all. I don't think it was in 7th grade. I think I was embarrassingly a little older than you. Come to think of it, I think I was well in high school. Yeah. No, I was not a hobo. I was a Jawa from Star Wars.
Okay.
Are you a little tall for a Jawa? My mom had
a hobo Jawa. Like I don't work.
Made the costumes for me. And
wow.
Well, we entered a costume contest at school, and I think we won. So we were all cocky about it. But they were good costumes, and we had glasses. We did something where we had the glowing red eyes. And it was one of those deals where very Seinfeldian, that was great for a costume contest. Going around trick-or-treating with that freaking piece of cloth, and it was like, nope, that's it. What do you suppose I was supposed to be?
I'm supposed to be done by now. Lady,
what are you, like a shepherd?
What's with the fur? I don't understand. So we used to have a parade. Like you would go to school in the morning, and then everyone went home for lunch. And then you got in your costume, and this is when I was in elementary school, and then went back, and the rest of the day was just Halloween, candy, just kids. It's like, the best thing that you could do as a kid. Jerry Seinfeld's bit is correct. To a kid, this is just, and then we had a parade where they would, in your costume, and we would go around the neighborhood, and all the parents would be on the sidewalks and clap. It was like Leave It to Beaver. It was really cool.
I was going to say, that's like, this is where the small age difference that we have. It's not.
Yes.
I jest. It's not that big a deal, but it's like a whole different era.
Yeah.
You're Mayberry and I'm, damn it, I wish I had the next thing, but
Arrested Development.
You're Mayberry. I'm Mary Tyler Moore.
Okay. That'll work. You throw your hat in the air and you're going to really take on the world, girlfriend.
That's right.
But one year I got sick. I got real sick. And I kept clinging to the idea that maybe I'll be able to trick or treat and do the Halloween. And no, I mean, I was really, really sick. And I was thinking about this the other day, and now I have a picture.
That was the perfect time to think about it too.
Not of me being sick, by the way. This isn't a picture of me being sick, which would be really good. Now I got to figure out how to share screen here. Yeah.
Be so out of your thing to do.
Right.
I would be one of those things where I'm just completely stunned. All right, hold on. I have to add to the scene.
There it is. See, so my dad bought me Battling Tops.
I let me tell you something, Robert.
I was hoping that you would know what Battling Tops was, Bob, because we were talking about the age difference and the generation.
Key memory.
Yeah.
I always used to say, this was back when $100 seemed like 1,000 or 2,000, infinite amount of money.
Right. It's that's unlimited wealth.
And I kept thinking at this time, man, if I had $100, I would buy Battling Tops. This thing I would buy. I ended up getting it for my birthday or whatever. And I loved that thing. I played that thing for years.
I did too.
Because you clearly had it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got it when I was sick. It was like to cheer me up. And then my cousins and I, Jim and Ken across the alley, man, we had a lot of top battles, man. Yes. And they go in there and bang. And if yours is the last one, you just feel like, look at that. That's me. That's me.
It was one of those. I was not disappointed.
And it says right there too, in the bout of the century is what you're getting with Battling Tops, Bob. It's not just like the decade.
It was such a simple freaking thing with like 6 cents of plastic. When I think about it, when I see
and it was a great
for all those toys that I thought were so deluxe, like the Evel Knievel stunt cycle, and just what a piece of crap! All of those toys.
But some were not, man. My Johnny West, I had a Johnny West action figure, and he lasted a long time. And Major Matt Mason lasted a pretty long time. He was an astronaut. But yes, this thing lasted forever. It's just all hard plastic, and the string doesn't wear out.
It's not about the lasting forever. It's not about that. I think my Evel Knievel would probably still work today. That's not it. It's just what they look like.
Yeah,
and just it's the minimum amount of effort in some of these toys. But man, the commercials just make it look. And then when you look at commercials now as an adult, and you realize how they, because as a kid, you just, you don't think about how they had to coach the kids or
right.
Like, okay, now you need to make this look like the best freaking thing. That little thing shoots sometimes off of this guy's wrist and goes about 7 inches.
Yeah.
You go, wow. And you got to be excited every time.
Right. And then one time they got it to fly like over a some sort of chair in the backyard. And so it really looked like he was jumping the Snake River Canyon. And you went, oh, I need that toy for sure. I Hot Wheels.
Oh my God, the commercials really just worked.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They totally sold me. And then at Christmas, we used to go downtown to Marshall Fields. Although I really shouldn't be on Christmas. We should still be talking Halloween. See, I'm getting ahead of ourselves. There's more lounge shows to be had when we will cover the holidays. But yeah, Battling Tops. I thought about that. And I thought, I remember getting that because I was sick and my dad, went to the store and like I was already probably hinting for Christmas stuff. And then they jumped the gun and brought that because I didn't get to trick or treat. I didn't get to be in the parade. I didn't get to do any of this stuff. In fact, I couldn't even keep medicine down. And that was the year that I was introduced to the word suppository. That was and then like, I'm going, are you kidding? Really? Like, that's where we're going here? That's what's going to happen? That was not fun, man. But, couldn't keep any of the meds down that were trying to make me not keep stuff down. I was just, it was awful. But I got Battling Tops. So you see that?
I feel like that happened to me, but my brain has dumped, all of the experience of it. But I do believe I remember holding a suppository in my hand. And then I blacked out, right? That was it.
Right. Did you jump?
A little at first.
There it is. So I'm going to bring something up to you that usually almost 100% of the time on lounge on former lounges when we've had the lounge open.
Oh boy.
I'm going to tell you this now. You realize tonight we fall back. We change the clocks.
Yes, I did know that because I saw something that made me think that I'd missed it. And so I asked Chad or whatever. And
okay, because usually I tell you during the lounge and you go, oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
This time I remembered that. I remembered that I say that to you on the show and that this year would not be so.
And here's the deal too. This one whacks me out more than the other one.
I hate this one.
This, because it's dark at like 2 PM, and the whole thing.
That I know that's only a slight exaggeration, but it is truly
feels
dark
like
here at like before 4:30, and I can't. I know I complain. I have the same complaint every time, but I mean, once it's dark, my body says, "Okay, it's time to go to sleep," and I've still got like 3.5 more hours if I want to just be a part of.
Here's the thing. I read an article in the New York Times this morning. It was an article, but it wasn't a reporting. It was one of those. On the weekends, they write these feature-y kind of things, and it was about the time change. And the one line that I wrote down, I actually wrote a line down because they said it gives you license to hunker. That it gets dark earlier. And then it says, it's 4:30, can't do anything more today. Time to have a drink and watch my shows. I like the whole idea that you give yourself license to shut it down sooner, I think.
Yeah, but my cohabitators here do not. They do not fall asleep when it gets dark. It's just me.
Yeah, you go down. You fall asleep. You go to sleep a little earlier than the rest of your house, if I'm not mistaken. I'm being nice.
If I'm not mistaken. That's just so Rob. For those of you keeping score.
That's a Robism, if I'm not mistaken.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to say something that we all know I know. I think I may have told you this story once, and I won't mention names, but I was doing this. So this was a long time ago. I was doing a ukulele-based workshop in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
With Heidi Zwedberg, who played Susan on Seinfeld.
Right. And also, do you know who played Jerry on Seinfeld?
Good, yeah. Kramer, somebody, I think.
So you were down there in Houston, strumming a ukulele. Austin, strumming a uke.
And one of the attendees, who I don't remember how he got invited, was this vocal coach in Austin. And I was introduced to him like, oh, he's a really nice guy. He's a vocal coach. And, you got to talk to him or whatever. I'm saying, fine. So we do the whole. I think it was Heidi who gave this beginner class up at this place. I just attended.
Okay.
And so did this guy. And long and short of it, no, this is not the long. This is the story.
Okay.
And so Heidi is doing like an introduction to the different sizes of ukulele and stuff like this. And he asks this question.
Yeah.
And I think I knew already, but if not, I found out later that he clearly already knew. He would ask about a question. So this is a tenor or size?
Oh, I see where you're going.
And I'm going, what the fuck? You already know. What is the point of that?
So you're
a hand raise moment, so it's got to be a little bit about attention.
Right. Yes, it is. So Tracy, that's the lady that's your girlfriend's name, Tracy, right? Because am I right there?
If I'm not mistaken.
If I'm not mistaken.
Weekend special.
Holy moly, we are into fall, 74 degrees right now in Henderson, Nevada.
53 in Atlanta, GA, and we are in fall
tonight.
Yeah, it's the first day in November. And now we set our sights, Bob, on Thanksgiving.
Hold on.
Yes,
there it is.
That's your sights, big man.
Actually, no, our sights are firmly set on Amber turning 18 on Wednesday.
That's a big deal.
Then we can do Thanksgiving.
Yeah, okay. Very good. By the way, I think that I've got a slogan because we always do the show at 9, or at least Eastern. I read another thing that said, I can't believe this 9 p.m. is the same 9 p.m. I used to start getting ready to go out.
Oh, no kidding.
I thought that was a good phrase. This 9 p.m. is different from that 9 p.m. I don't know. Did they change clothes?
Yeah, it's funny how often I do think about that because I know, especially around here, the big joke is how early I go to sleep. But yeah, in college, it was customary to meet somebody at 10:30.
Yeah. I'd take a shower at 9.
Yeah.
Like a second one of the day.
My teeth hurt right now just thinking about that for some reason. Like I can't even imagine. I think the last time I did something like that was a long time ago, and it was to probably go see a band like Dash Riprock or something.
Dash Riprock, there's
right, and then as a grown up to go to a show at that, as a grown up, adult, responsible human being in the workforce.
Yeah,
to go to a show like that at 10:30 was crazy.
I remember it was a couple of years ago. I went to the Braves game, but it was a weeknight, and so it's like letting out around 10:30, and I'm going, it's 10:30, and I'm still at the ballpark. And so then Brett wants to go, hey, I got a buddy over on the third base side. I'm going, oh my gosh, we're going to tour the stadium now. We're going to do a little, half a beer here and a half a beer there kind of thing. And I totally understood that mentality. I just walked along. First of all, I had no options anyway. They were driving. Mm-hmm. But it was just a difference of 15 years or 20 years maybe that separates us. And this 9 p.m. is not the same as the old 9 p.m.
Yeah, the people who what are you doing after this?
How many after bar parties? I can't.
Midnight. What after this?
Thousands of after bar parties. 2 p.m. or I'm sorry, 2 a.m. and you're still ready to crank. And where are we going now?
There are people my age that we still know that are still like that.
Well, I can promise you a lot of regions up in Wisconsin where I did my training, as you know, they drink a little differently there. They really do.
Yeah, well, I suppose they do.
Well, I remember having I've told you this story, Brett, when I first met Brett. And I said, Wisconsin, blah, blah, blah. And then I knew, and it's not it could have been anyone. It just happened to be him. He went to Alabama. He's telling me all about the great.
Did he have a banjo on his knee?
No, he did not. However, he did. He said, we know how to party. And I said, I'm sure. Absolutely. I don't doubt it for a minute. I said, but it's just different in Wisconsin. And like 6 months later, he goes, oh my gosh, I found this stat. And of the 10 most alcoholic cities in the country,
I think we reviewed the stat last week.
Yeah.
Or something.
Oh, was it just last? Well, it couldn't have been last week.
Well, whenever
you were 10-manning this week. Yeah. You were
10-manning it. I was winning contest after contest. Walking to the car, I won another contest.
I bet you did. So many free car washes. What are you going to do?
Award was.
Hey, have you ever? Now that it's getting darker earlier, do you ever do the lounge? It's never dark though when you do the lounge, right?
Oh yeah, it is. It absolutely is.
Oh, okay.
It's
dark. So and then it'll even be next week. It'll even be darker.
An hour darker. Yeah, it's dark now. It's dark. It's dark.
Hey, by the way, I thought of you. I got Mark of all people, a man of action, gave me a lantern. It looks like where it looks like it should be hanging.
Oh,
hanging in Frontierland in Disney. But it's great. It's not bad. It's the opposite of bad. It's awesome.
Yeah, you froze. So we just have to wait out. We have to wait that out because it comes in stages,
So he gave me this lamp, and it looks like that. It's got a flicker, like a flame, and it's got it's solar powered. It just sits outside on the deck, and it looks just like that technology from like 70s. Pirates of the Caribbean. Uh-huh. It's not real flame, but it looks really cool.
Yes.
And I have that on my deck now. And I shouldn't be this entertained by it, but I'm superiorly entertained by it.
It's 100% okay to be entertained by that. I believe I too would share in the entertainedness.
You would. I thought of you. I go, Bob would dig this. It's just out there. And then
I used to have the real gas lanterns.
You did. And a waterproof remote control, so I could pick Nora Jones tunes from the whirlpool.
My whole literally, my whole body just had a wave of time travel. That's the best way I'll put it.
Really,
especially when you said Nora Jones, because that with that system in the pool, oh my God, it's so vivid.
You just went back to the Grand Hotel.
What? I went back. Yes. June 29th, 1912. I was right freaking there.
Yeah.
And I felt like this huge, it was crazy wave up and down my arms.
You've had two during the show then. Your teeth hurt or something before.
Yes, you said, I don't remember what, but yeah. My teeth.
9 o'clock. Hey, Latbat's here. So her name goes in the hopper.
Did she say a little something?
Yeah, let's see. Hey, sorry, guys. My ADHD.
There she is.
Yeah.
She forgot.
She didn't forget. She's here on time. We got another minute.
No, it's 6:30 right now. It's time to say goodbye. But there's no outro. Again, there's no, so we just have to wave and say, see you next time, or something like that.
30 seconds.
Perfect.
Stereo mix. Tonight at 8, AMC PRI 202.
Couldn't have said it better myself.